Hello, my friend. Today we are going to talk about breakfast. Chances are you've heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But is that true? Well, it's a half-truth. Half-truth in the sense that what you eat for breakfast is going to have a big impact on your weight loss. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to eat breakfast. I know plenty of people who have lost weight without eating breakfast. They only eat lunch and dinner and still get results. So this video applies for those who normally eat breakfast. If you've not been eating breakfast and it's working for you, you don't have to start eating breakfast just because of this video. Just keep doing what is working for you. But if you've been eating breakfast but you're still not getting results, chances are you're making some mistakes. And today I'm going to share with you 5 worst breakfast habits that can expand your waistline, that are not good for your waistline. And the first one is eating simple carbs. Simple carbs are carbohydrates which are easily absorbed into your body. These are foods that have a high glycemic index. The problem with such kind of foods is that they spike your blood sugar levels. Spike blood sugar, and they also trigger hunger. If you've been keen, you may have noticed that on the days that you eat lots of carbs for breakfast, packaged foods, chances are you feel hungry very fast. And that's because these foods mess with your blood sugar levels. And when they do that, you'll tend to feel hungry sooner once your blood sugar levels drop. So one of the best things that you can do is avoid simple carbohydrates and replace them with complex carbs. These are things like sweet potatoes, yams, and so on. Complex carbohydrates are much better for breakfast. Then the second worst habit for breakfast is drinking fruit juice. This is very common. People believe that fruit juice is good for your health and good for weight loss, but it's not. Fruit juice actually has just the same amount of sugar as sodas and other sweetened beverages which have been manufactured. Even fresh fruit juice is not good for weight loss and good for your waistline. So the best thing you can do is just eat whole fruits instead of just taking fruit juice which doesn't have fiber. And at the same time, this fruit juice is also going to spike your blood sugar levels. So the best thing you can do is eat a fruit instead. Then the third worst habit is skimping on protein. You have to eat protein for breakfast. Research shows that when people increase their intake of protein on breakfast, they consume fewer calories later in the day. So if your breakfast has a lot of protein, you're not going to overeat later in the day because protein is very filling. And at the same time, it has a high thermic effect of food, which means you're going to burn more calories for your body to digest the protein. So you have to eat plenty of protein. This could be animal and a plant protein as well. If you're vegan or vegetarian, obviously, it's plant protein. Then the fourth worst habit you want to avoid here is not eating fiber. Fiber is very important for weight loss because it helps control hunger. And one of the best things you can do is find ways of controlling hunger early in the morning so that you reduce your chances of overeating. Because if your biggest meal is at night, that means that it's not going to benefit you a lot because you're going to bed straight away and there's no chance of you eating while you're sleeping. But if you eat fiber in the morning, it will reduce your chances of eating more later on in the day, which will be a big advantage for controlling the amount of calories that you consume for that day. So eat plenty of fiber, and the fiber comes from unprocessed foods. So the rule here is stay away from all packaged foods and mostly get your calories from plant foods. Then the fifth mistake you want to avoid here. Also, before we get into the fifth mistake, also another habit that you must combine with this is eating enough food. You have to eat enough food, because if you don't eat enough food for breakfast, you're going to feel hungry before lunch, and you're going to snack. Then lunch comes, you eat. So you just have to make sure that you're full. You eat until you're full for breakfast. Now, the other thing about snacking is that you want to avoid it altogether. Even if you're snacking on healthy foods, it's better not to snack at all. And you can avoid that by simply eating foods that are loaded with fiber and also eating enough food. Then the fifth mistake here is not drinking enough water. There are plenty of reasons why you should drink water during or even before breakfast. When you drink 1 or 2 glasses of water before breakfast, it will reduce your chances of consuming excess calories. At the same time, when you drink water early in the morning, it will allow you to get to the recommended 2 liters a day. But if you start drinking your water at lunchtime or in the afternoon, you're not going to get enough water for that day. So the best thing is to start as early as possible. So drink water before breakfast and after breakfast, and also between breakfast and lunch. If you do this, you'll find that it will be very easy for you to take 2 liters of water a day, which will help control hunger, which will help keep your skin healthy and offer many other health benefits. As you know, 2/3 of your body is water, so you have to make sure that you're drinking enough water every day. So these are some of the habits that if you avoid, they'll allow you to shrink your waistline and improve your overall health. Now, if you need a plan that has all these things and helps you avoid all these mistakes, join the 6 weeks weight loss challenge by clicking the link in the description below. That's all from me today. See you in the next video.